Alright guys, so I have got a light tower hooked up to carry to my parents' house. They don't have electricity, I don't have electricity. I've been trying to get over there, just now got a chance. I can try to get them something over there to use. Their neighbor brought them a little 2,000 watt generator to try to keep the refrigerator going, but they can't run an AC or anything. They have a 110 volt window unit in a room that I can run an extension cord from this light tower here and power farm. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry this over there to them so that they can hook that up. They don't have any way to hook up a big generator to power the whole house. They don't have a main breaker on their box to disconnect from the grid or anything. So I'm going to carry this light tower to them. This thing's got a 30-gallon fuel tank. They're made to run for a long period of time. My dad's having to go to work and my mom's at home by herself. So I'm going to carry her something over there so she can run an extension cord, at least turn the air conditioner on, the refrigerator, and the TV. So she's not sitting there in the heat like that. So it's about 90 degrees out here, so that's what I'm headed to do now. I'll go ahead and carry this over there to them and leave it with them, and I will pick it up whenever they get power back on. So I did not buy these things to tow down the road. I don't like towing down the road. I don't have any good tires on or anything. These tires on here are 5 years old, the tires that came on it, and I don't really trust them. I don't want to get in a big hurry. I don't have this truck has a 7-way plug. This thing, the light tower, has a 4-way plug, and I don't have a 7 to 4-way adapter. So I do not have any trailer lights or lights on the back of the light tower or anything. So I really don't like doing this, and we have really rough roads, and these things don't tow the best in the world. You can turn one of them over. They're not very wide. You can turn one of them over if you got in the right situation, I believe. But I didn't feel like putting it on a gooseneck and carrying a gooseneck over there either. So I'm going to try this and hope I don't blow out a tire. I didn't think I should have grabbed my impact wrench and took a tire off of the other one I have and brought with me in case I do. My phone is down. My internet service is down. My internet and my phone at my house is down. I tried to call Verizon to see what's going on with my cell phone. I could hear on my end, but the lady at Verizon couldn't hear me. My texts are not really going through too good, kind of sporadic. And she tried to text me, and I texted her back. So she said she didn't receive my text back. As I say, I could hear her on my end, but she couldn't hear me. But I don't know how many days we're going to be without electricity. This is day 2, and it's 92 degrees outside. And I know my mom's sitting at home. My dad's at work right now, and I know she's sitting at home. She has no fan or nothing, no electricity. That little small 2,000 watt generator the neighbor brought probably only has enough fuel to run for about 4 hours, and then she has to refuel it. She don't know anything about that kind of stuff. And as I say, my dad's at work, so that's not doing her any good. I'm carrying this thing. He'll run probably 60 plus hours, 30 gallons of fuel in this light tower. It's a 6 kilowatt generator, and so that'll give plenty of time. They can run it 24 hours a day for 2 days straight without putting fuel in it. So that'll give them some time to get some fuel and whatnot, and at least maybe she can have some AC. At least that's the plan. I hope it goes that well. Maybe it ain't out that long, but I was trying to get over there yesterday and I couldn't. I got messed around. But I was going to pick up a load of lumber, and I received a phone call, and it was a guy at the shipping office, and I may do a video on this, but basically, long story short, is he called me, he had a hot load, needed some stuff brought in, and then I got the runaround on the deal. Basically, don't even know if I'm getting paid for it. I went 100 miles each direction out of the way, so 200 miles out of the way, basically, and I'm getting a runaround on both ends of the deal, and I'm not happy. I'll probably make another video with some a little more info on that. But anyway, it was supposed to take like 4 hours to get the load picked up and whatnot. It wound up taking 12 from the time I left my house to get back home because of all the running around. And as I say, still don't know about the payment and everything. So that's a whole nother story. I shouldn't have done it. I should have just told him I was busy. But I was thinking that, it wasn't going to take that long. Yeah, like, oh, it's not a big deal. Just trying to pick it up, come back, and we take care of it. Didn't turn out that way. So anyway, headed on over here. Hope I don't have no issues. I'm not going to get in too big a hurry and whatnot. So I'll update y'all in a little bit. So I had to do some pretty unsafe rigging here. Didn't have enough extension cords, and the ones I do have are 16 gauge. Found a piece of number 12 romex and an old plug out there. I got it wrapped up here, and I got this unsafe splitter here and got it going to a window air conditioner over here, and then some cords coming across the floor running the lights and stuff. I'll take you outside and show you what I had to do out there. So this is what I got going on out here. It kept tripping this breaker right here, this 20 amp, trying to run off an extension cord. So I'm running this 240 plug, but only running one side of it. It's powered off the main right here, and I'm just using one leg of it, a neutral and a hot, to get 120. All right, so I finally got the generator hooked up at my parents' house. Not the best deal in the world with no plugs to work with, but yeah, it's working. It ran all night last night, and it still got fuel in it. My generator's out of fuel. I went uptown to get some fuel. The one place that has fuel won't take a credit card because the credit card machines are down, and they won't take a business check from me. And it's a truck stop, and I've purchased fuel for my 18-wheeler there multiple times over the past years, and they won't take a check for me. Only want cash. Here 2 weeks ago, nobody want no cash. Amazing how things change. So anyway, not real happy about that. Called my friend Jake. He has a 1,000-gallon fuel tank at his farm, and I'm gonna go over here and write him a check and get some diesel from him. He just had 800 gallons delivered yesterday, I think it was, and they got his power back on last night, so he has power and he's got fuel. So I'm gonna go over here and get some diesel from him because I'm running the same thing, and then all the other little small gas stations, I don't know if they had diesel or not, but man, there's so many cars there, you'd be there waiting an hour to find out, parked out in the road to try to get to it. So anyway, that's what you run into when you have something like this. Everybody's all trying to do the same thing, but it's definitely good to have friends and connections to help you out, you know. So I'm gonna head over here at Jake's, or I'm already headed over here at Jake's, and I'm gonna get some fuel from him, fill up my transfer tank, fill up my pickup. I've got some fuel on my 18-wheeler. As I say, if it got bad enough, I can siphon it out and get some on the road. But I would rather not go through the trouble of doing that. If I can go over here, you know, he's got a 1,000-gallon tank, grab the nozzle, stick it in there, fill my stuff up, and not have to get a siphon hose out because I don't have a pump really set up that I can drop in there and, you know, pump it out at a fast rate. I have to siphon it out into cans and then pour it into that stuff. So that's the last resort, but I would do if I had to, but it hadn't got that bad yet. So I'll talk to y'all in a bit. So I'm using Jake's pump over there, pumping my transfer tank, pumping into my truck. That's Jake's generator. So just got back from Jake's, picking up that diesel. The generator has run out of fuel. You can see there it says no fuel, no bars on the gauge. It couldn't have been out too long, no more than an hour. So get some fuel put in this thing here. and it's supposed to have an auto shutdown so that it don't run completely out, so it should start right back up. All right, let's see if she starts right back up now. Full of fuel. I have to figure out how many hours this thing has run. So I'm back in the house now. It's cool. The AC is on. The generator wasn't out, but about 30 minutes looked like. I was trying to figure up on the hour meter and get close to how long I was gone. The exhaust pipe was still hot, so it just shut down. Anyway, in the house it's still cool. So yeah, I thought I was gonna go uptown and get some fuel right there at the truck stop. I bought thousands of gallons of fuel from them over the years, and but I always paid with a card. And now their card machine's down. I said, can I write you a check? And Jake buys fuel there too, and they always take Jake's check. I say, write you a check. No, I can't take no check. Piss on you then, you know? That's the way I feel about it. Ain't like I got a couple of $100 cash on me. But where am I gonna get a couple of $100 cash and ain't no power around? I don't know. I might could have drove around and found an ATM working somewhere. But man, I ain't got time for that, to go back to the same place. It wouldn't take my money, as much money as I spent there already. Like I say, last week, they wouldn't even take, didn't nobody want no cash because of all the COVID-19 mess. But now everybody wants cash again all of a sudden. Amazing how that works. So thanks for Jake for helping me out. I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.